In this video, I'm going to unveil something I've been dreaming about and scheming about for a long time. I'm finally going to let you guys know what that is. But first, I want to say thanks to our sponsor who is helping to make this possible, Policygenius. Policygenius is America's #1 online insurance marketplace. They have helped in the last 6 years over 100,000 families get insurance right and have placed over $45 billion in coverage by combining cutting-edge tech with expert human help. One thing I'm a firm believer in is life insurance. You should start the year off right to make sure your family is protected. You could save $1,300 or more per year by using Policygenius to compare life insurance policies. Life insurance is actually cheaper than a lot of people think. For me, a 35-year-old, very healthy male for a $100,000 life insurance policy is estimated around $13 a month. Let's say I want to do $1 million. The estimate is only $62 a month for $1 million policy to make sure that my family is safe. Let's go in the middle though at $500K and we'll compare quotes. You have to answer a few easy questions. Oh wait, nope, I've been dirty bulking. Okay. And because Policygenius is an online marketplace, it gets quotes from several different companies and you can compare to see which one fits you the best. They also do home and auto insurance, so you can get quotes for that as well. And because Policygenius is an independent broker, they fight for you, the customer, not the insurance company. You can save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policygenius. Go to policygenius.com/offtheranch to shop the market and start saving today. Speaking of today, I'm gonna send you back to the wee hours of the morning of today. Oh, hey, welcome to Demolition Ranch. Pumping a little diesel right now. I posted on Instagram the other day a picture of a first-gen truck. It was a really nice looking maroon extended, still pumping. I'm just checking to make sure it's still pumping. A maroon extended cab dually. I just found it online and it was an awesome picture of one and I was like, I need that. So I said, wanted. I need a first-gen Cummins ASAP. Because you guys know I don't have mine anymore. It's gone. Don't email me if it's not yours. Must be yours. I don't want people to send me a million ads. Must be 4x4. Must be in Texas, or you gotta be willing to bring it to Texas. I have cash from selling cheap and I'm ready to replace it. I don't care about the body at all. I just want the drivetrain. If the truck is not yours, or it is not a first-gen Cummins, or it is not a 4x4, I don't want it. With 3 exclamation points in my email. I felt like Whistling Diesel when I made that post because his posts are all very aggressive like that. But the last time I asked for like ideas for cars, I just got a bazillion advertisements on the internet that were not people's cars. They were just ones they found and they would send me like 5 each. And it was overwhelming. So like I was super aggressive, but for good reason. I wanted it to be yours. And so those who email me, I got probably like 30 emails this time, which is totally a manageable amount. Thank you. But I found one. And when I said I don't really care about the body, I found one without a body. So like, you might be like, Matt, how are you gonna make a fire truck out of a first gen that doesn't have a body? And when I mean it doesn't have a body, like, well, I guess you saw the thumbnail probably. It doesn't have a body or a bed or a cab, or fenders, or a hood. Nothing. Just a frame, an engine, a transmission, wheels, tires, driveline. Just a drivetrain, that's it. It's just a drivetrain. And I know you're like, Matt, that doesn't make sense. Like, that's gonna be a lot of work. I'm not making a fire truck. Not bad. And I do need a fire truck. Like, we do a lot of stuff with fire on Demolition Ranch, which I realized I said welcome to Demolition Ranch. I meant to say welcome to Off the Ranch, but we do a lot of stuff with fire out there, and it'd be good to not burn the ranch down, so I do need a fire truck. But I was keeping a little secret from you. Chief, that first gen Cummins truck that I had to sell, it was my fire truck, but it was temporary. The final form of that truck was not going to be a fire truck. I had much bigger plans for it, and then I was gonna replace it with a different fire truck. Now that I sold it, I need to buy another fire truck because I desperately do need to prevent fires out there. But I also, separate vehicle, need a first gen Cummins drivetrain for a big project that I've been wanting to do forever, and what I intended to do with Chief. And I'm not ready to tell you yet. I've been dreaming of this for so long, and like, I've been hiding it from you and Meredith. She doesn't know what the plan is either. I might tell you a little bit more later in this episode. I probably will. I think you're gonna find out pretty much what I'm doing later in this episode. But for now, I got about 2 more hours to drive. I got up at 5:30 this morning to hit the road, and it's about a 4.5 hour drive. So I'm 2.5 hours in, 2 more to go. I'll see you when we get a little bit closer to Militia. Just take a little break, take a little nap. See ya. 30 minutes left in the trip. Look at all this snow out here and pump jacks. You can tell by the pump jacks that we are in West Texas. They're everywhere. But it snowed yesterday, I think like 5 inches here. And it's a little bit above freezing now, so it's all slowly melting away. It snowed where we were too in Central Texas, but not enough to stick. I mean, it stuck on the ground then, but not enough to stick the next morning. So it snowed a bunch out here in West Texas. We are heading toward Midland, Texas, my old stomping grounds. Mary and I actually lived out here right after I graduated vet school. I took my first job out in Midland, Texas, and we hated it out here. I liked the people that I was working for, the veterinarians that I was working for. I liked the practice I was working at and all the clients there. I liked the house we were living in. Meredith liked the house we were living in. But we just hated being away from family. We have no family out here. And like in Midland, you're like 4 hours from any water, like any like big lakes or big rivers. It's far to go anywhere. And so we wanted to leave every weekend because it was just boring in Midland. No offense to all you people who live in Midland. I know there's lots of people who love it, but we wanted to go back home. I missed home, which is Central Texas, right near San Antonio. Snow would be nice there, though. Look at this. It's not that great looking snow, but that's good for a Texan. So I will be there to look at this drivetrain in about 25 minutes. Assuming it's everything he says it is, we'll buy it. So wish me luck. I can see the Midland city skyline up there, but I just wanted to stop and say, look at all this snow. I've never seen it like this, and I probably will never see it like this again. Covered, it's crazy. This is wild. This is Texas boy freaking out. That's the vet clinic I used to work for right there. Shannon Animal Hospital, great guys if you're in the West Texas area. Okay, but for real, where am I? This is not West Texas. That does not happen in West Texas. This thing's messing up. Ugh. My trailer brake keeps coming unhooked. Yeah, there's stuff in there. There's like a spider web in it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. All right, much better. Oh, you guys want to see the truck? There she is in all her glory. This is a dually, obviously. It's got some airbags back there. Frame, transmission, transfer case, drive shaft, and a 12 valve, 5.9 liter Cummins with a turb ski. Twin turb, oh wait, no, that's an alternator, never mind. Just one turb ski. Just wanted to make sure everything is good. Been driving about 30 minutes since I picked it up. The guy was super nice too. Look what he gave me. He owns a business in Midland called Tall City Meat Market, and he gave me a box of meat. Meat in a box. Little dry sausage. I'm gonna eat this one on the road. Dang. Wagyu ribeyes, jerky. Dude, thank you. I got like 4 hours left, and this dry jerky is gonna come in handy. Evanescence. Haven't heard them in forever. I like Midland Stations. Thanks, dude. All right, so you might be wondering, let me finish eating this and I'll tell you what you might be wondering. You might be wondering, Matt, what are you gonna do with a 12 valve Cummins and an old Dodge Ram frame and axles and all that stuff? Well, Weston Champlin has a YouTube channel, and on that, he put a 12 valve Cummins in a new modern Mustang. He calls it the Smokestang. It was awesome. Cletus McFarland, he has a 12 valve Cummins in an old Ford Galaxy. It's awesome. But both of those are child's play compared to what I want to do. I have big plans, and I kind of hinted it, and a lot of you probably already know, because I showed myself purchasing a vehicle at the very end of a video a few videos back. It was just a little snippet where you could see me buying a vehicle. I'll just say that, buying a vehicle. And I never said anything about it, never told you what it was or why I did that or what was happening. It was just a little hint, a little precursor. So for those of you who saw that, you probably now can put two and two together what the plan is. Because I'm gonna put that together with this. Now you know the plan. Some of you do. If you know it, keep it secret. Oh, you don't have to. You can say it if you want. Say it if you want. A lot of you guys were wrong on what you thought I was buying, though. You were saying the wrong thing. So some of you, even though you saw it, may not still know what's happening. But I've got big plans for this thing back here. All right, I also have big plans to drive for the next 4 hours straight. Good thing I got my meat with me. It's pretty good. Thank you, dude. Also, global warming, not real. Not real. I'm in West Texas and there's snow everywhere. It's not real. It's fake news. Hello, update. Back in Texas where there's no snow. We're about 45 minutes from home. And I was cruising good. I filled up in West Texas with fuel. And it said I still had like a quarter of a tank and like 100 miles left. And then all of a sudden, it went to empty. And it's saying I need to go get gas. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. I think I'm gonna make it though. I'm not too far from a town, I think. So hopefully I'll not be stuck on the side of the road. Because my truck's fuel gauge lied to me. I don't know if I've ever like driven this truck like all the way to empty to see how far it goes. We might find out today. All right, it's not even giving me a reading anymore on how many miles I have left. It's just saying low. I actually may not make it. It's gonna be close. I've got like 5 miles to the nearest gas station. Gas. We're saved, maybe. I'm so close. The tiniest gas station ever. I'm gonna have to park this giant truck and trailer in here somehow. Ooh, yeah, it'll work. We're in with the slowest pump in history. On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again, and I can't wait to get on the road again. I'm actually on the road right now. On the road again! Like a band of gypsies, we rode down the highway. We have the truck home, and I haven't really showed you a whole lot about it. This is actually a totally stock engine, besides he painted the little valve covers here. I think that's all he has done to it that is not stock. And I'm not a 12 valve aficionado, so you guys may see something on here that is not stock. You can let me know, but I think everything is mostly stock. I did tape up the turbo, which I don't really think I needed to because I think that would have just dumped out right here. And I taped up the intake on the other side just to not let water go down into the engine when I was spraying it. And I tried not to spray around any sensitive areas. Just kind of wanted to knock a layer of grime off this thing. It is an automatic transmission, which Chief was a 5-speed manual. I'm not sure if I want to do automatic or manual, but it's easy to switch later if I want to. Got a nice transfer case here. We've got 4-wheel drive, which is nice. Dually wheels in the back. Always kind of wanted a dually. We got that Ford Power Stroke, the 6.4 liter power joke, and yeah, it was a dually, but I didn't keep it very long. Sore subject. We don't need to talk about that. It was good though, because it did open my eyes to the Ram 2500 with the 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel. And I kind of fell in love, which made me then go, I want a 5-ton that has the 8.3 liter Cummins turbo diesel. And again, fell in love. The engine's great, but everybody kept talking about the 5.9 liter 12 valve Cummins turbo diesel. And so I had to get one. I had to try it out. So far my other one worked fine, but then I was forced to sell it very quickly. So I have a replacement here. Now, you guys are kind of seeing the first stage of a big project. And I'm gonna go ahead and get ahead of you. I'm gonna answer some frequently asked questions that I know are gonna be asked. Matt, what about the Bronco? Rest assured, this will not slow the Bronco build. We are still working on the Bronco build. Actually, I have a video coming out very soon on the Bronco. You'll also get a little more information later on this. It'll put your mind at ease to see that this is not gonna slow the Bronco down too much, even though I'm sure you're looking at this going, yeah, this is a big project. This is gonna be big. It is gonna be big, but you'll see. You'll see. Here's the deal. Don't say where's the Bronco. The Bronco video is coming. We've been doing stuff to it. You'll get a video soon. If I see any comments about where's the Bronco, anything mentioning the Bronco at all, I will start a new project for every Bronco mention in the comments today. So watch yourself, Demolitia. Dang, that 12 valve does look good. And those dually tires do look really good. God, big plans. Man, by the way, this trailer, super awesome. It's made it so easy to get this thing up here. It's a Texas Pride trailer. The tilt bed, the winch, it's a Warn winch. The other day I was talking about winches and I totally forgot I have a Warn winch on the trailer as well. But man, it just made it so simple. And we have the wide deck, as you can see. This thing is a dually, so it would not fit on a normal trailer deck because it would come here. So these wheels would be hanging off over nothing, which would still work. But it's nice that it has the extra wide deck so the entire truck sits on there and is not hanging off. Also, we used these ratcheting binders, which worked really good. That was y'all's suggestion. Thank you for that. All right, coming up soon, I'll explain everything. I know a lot of you guys have figured this out already. Some of you, though, maybe are a little confused because I didn't tell you the whole picture. But soon, I will totally fill you in and you're going to be very happy about it. Thank you so much for going with me on this road trip. I drove 9 hours today. My back hurts and I'm tired. But you guys did it too, so good job, Demolitia. Thanks for being there with me. Soon, we're gonna find out everything and make something epic. Thanks for watching this episode of Off the Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Oh. Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.